Have you ever felt like you're just throwing money at a marketing agency and kinda hoping for the best? Well, today, we're gonna break down a really fascinating business model that completely flips the script on how companies and creative agencies should work together. So, forget what you think you know about retainers and huge upfront fees. We are talking about a true performance partnership.
You know, it all boils down to this one simple truth. Your business has a story, right? But if you can't tell it in a way that actually grabs people's attention and gets them to act, you're leaving a massive opportunity on the table. The success of your advertising at the end of the day is really the success of your storytelling.
And the model we're digging into today, it comes from a company that really lives and breathes this idea, Accel Media. They're a visual storytelling agency that basically looked at the old way of doing business and said, nope, this isn't working. But to really appreciate what they came up with, you first have to understand the broken system they wanted to fix. So to really get why their solution is such a game changer, we have to look at the problem they set out to solve. And it's a problem a lot of businesses know all too well. Let's just call it the agency gamble.
This is the absolute heart of the issue with the traditional model, right? You hire an agency, they hit you with this hefty fee for content and setup, and then, well, you just have to cross your fingers and hope it all works. And if it doesn't, too bad. You're out thousands of dollars with not much to show for it. All of the risk is sitting squarely on your shoulders.
And this slide just lays it all out so perfectly. Look at the left side, the old way. Huge upfront costs, the agency gets paid whether you win or lose, and you, the client, you assume all the risk. Sound familiar? Now look at the right. The performance partnership model just flips that entire thing on its head. Your initial costs are way lower, payment is based on actual performance, and you're truly sharing the risk and the reward. It's a massive shift in the relationship. And that shift, it's built on a whole new way of thinking. They don't see it as just another transaction. No, they see it as a promise, like a pact, where both sides are completely tied to the other's success.
This, right here, this is the core belief of the entire model, all wrapped up in one powerful sentence. And listen, this isn't just some catchy tagline, it's the rule that governs everything. It completely changes the dynamic, because now the agency's success is literally tied to the client's success.
So, what exactly is a performance partnership? Well, think of it like this. It's a model where the agency truly puts its money where its mouth is. They slash the upfront cost of creating all that awesome content. And in return, they take a small commission on the actual, real-world revenue they help you bring in.
And we are not talking about a tiny discount here. We're talking about a massive 50% off the content creation phase. They can do this because they are so confident they can deliver results that they're willing to bet on themselves. Right away, that cuts your initial risk in half and makes that high-end cinematic storytelling suddenly affordable without a huge financial gamble.
Okay, so the philosophy sounds great, right? But how does it all actually work? Well, it's a surprisingly simple and clear four-phase process.
It all kicks off with building a solid foundation. Usually, that means a website that's built to convert. Then you move to phase 2, creating all that strategic content at that 50% discount we just talked about. In phase 3, they launch smart, data-driven ad campaigns. Then, phase 4. That's where the magic happens. The performance commission, where the agency gets a piece of the revenue they helped generate.
And hey, when they say content, they are not talking about a couple of quick social media posts. Phase 2 is about building a whole arsenal of high-impact stuff, a stunning hero video for your brand, powerful customer testimonials that build instant credibility, targeted ads designed to grab attention, the whole shebang. It's everything you need to tell your story the right way. Now, let's talk about that commission, because this is the really critical part. The agency earns somewhere between 5 and 15%, but, and this is a big but, it's only on closed business that they directly helped generate. We're not talking about clicks or leads, we're talking about actual paid projects. That means they are super motivated to bring you not just any leads, but high-quality prospects that are actually going to turn into customers.
Okay, so the model sounds good on paper. It's logical, it seems totally fair. But here's the million-dollar question. Does this thing actually work? And who is this kind of deep partnership really for?
This is it, isn't it? This is the question that separates a cool idea from a great business model. It's one thing to talk about shared success, but can you actually prove it with cold, hard numbers? And boom, here's the proof. Check this out. With a client called Cross Creek Landscaping, this model generated over 100 qualified leads in just 6 months. We're talking about a pipeline with millions of dollars in potential revenue. So it's not about just a few extra sales.
It's about building a predictable, steady stream of new business that can totally transform a company's growth.
Let's just break down the numbers side by side. Okay, so the website and campaign management fees, they're pretty standard. But the real story, look at that second row. In a standard model, you're shelling out 6 to 16 grand for content. With the partnership, that's cut in half. Your risk is immediately and drastically lowered, and it's replaced by a commission that you only pay when you're already making money from their work.
Okay, now this is a really, really important point. Because the agency's success is so tied to the clients, they can't just partner with anybody. It absolutely has to be a selective relationship, where both sides are totally committed and set up to succeed.
So who's the perfect fit? Well, it's a business that's ready to invest in advertising, that's committed to a real partnership for at least 6 months, and that's genuinely hungry to dominate their local market. But maybe most importantly, it's a business that's good at closing deals. See, the agency's job is to bring you amazing opportunities. Your job is to turn them into revenue. It's a two-way street.
And that really brings us right back around to the core idea that makes this whole thing tick. It's not just about sharing risk, it's about perfectly aligning the motivations of everyone involved. And that is an incredibly powerful thing.
Ultimately, what this does is it transforms the client-agency dynamic. You go from having a service provider to having a true partner. The agency isn't just working for you anymore. They're invested with you. They're focused on your long-term, sustainable growth because they know that's what drives their growth too. And that, well, that changes everything.
So, we'll just leave you with this question to chew on. What would change for your business if your marketing partner only got paid when you got paid? What kind of incredible results could you achieve if your goals were perfectly and completely aligned?